Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man, V Miles, coming to you live once again with another live stream. It's gonna be another late night talk with y'all. Yeah, I'm streaming right now. Yeah, just getting ready for bed. What's up with y'all? Yeah, just wanna holler at y'all. You know what I mean? See how everybody is doing. I'm actually doing okay. I know it's like really, really late on East Coast time. It's 2:15 in the morning, but I'm quite sure wherever y'all are, that might be still a little early. Hey, Kim and Deb Gibson. Yeah, hey, Pisces the King. Hey, Asa, it's good to see some of y'all up late. You feel me? Hey, Charlie Hawthorne. Appreciate all the way from Milwaukee. Hey, 305 Corn. Hey, Monique Hill. What's up, Queen? Yeah, y'all, I know it's been, man, it seemed like, hey, Nehemiah. Yeah, man, it seems like every time I look up every single day, it's like more and more news keeps on coming out like crazy, man. But I actually want to, start off. I just wanted to holler at y'all about things and about things I've been doing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? While you haven't heard from me in the past couple of days, I just been, finally got my energy back as far as like, you know what I mean, just like strategize on my album and stuff like that. Just what I mean. It was just like mainly, far as me, getting my finances in order. Getting back to work. You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean, stability and stuff like that, man, and just finding my balance on things. Because all right, you know what I mean, because I don't want to keep on, you know what I mean, because I don't want to sound like them conscious community so-called brothers and stuff like that. You know what I mean, keep on delivering promises and don't deliver them and stuff like that. And one of the main things, I've been really like doing as of lately, man. I just been like, back to writing my album and stuff like that. Because I've been, going through some things over the spring and the summertime. Dealing with, things within myself, going through things and going through this awakening process and just, yeah, man, just like, I'm working to get myself right and finding the balance within myself, finding the balance in the home life. Hey, Chief Rosenbaum, you know what I'm saying? I've been, I'm sick and stuff like that, trying to get my health back. Yeah, man, hey, Antoinette Brownlee. Hey, Angel. You know what I mean? I just been like, fighting to get, my life back and on and stuff like that. And that's just been one of, some of the things what I've been going through. It's the like, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, thank you, Monique. Yeah, I just been, fighting to like, you know, really find that balance. That's what I've been noticing about, you know, hey, Arnisa. Yeah, it's one of the things I've been, noticing about 2019. It's about finding that balance with yourself. And I'm learning more and more time. I'm learning more and more every day about, breaking the balance within myself and stuff like that. Yeah, man, because I've been, yeah, man, it's just like the last year or two for real, man. There's been a lot of stuff that I've been going through, man. I've been, cutting off a lot of people in my life, man. There was a lot of people I thought that were friends. They wound up, excuse me, only being associates or whatnot. I apologize, y'all. I just, just recovered from that cold and stuff like that. But, I just been like finding my balance. I just had to like, go through a lot of things. I was draining myself being around, certain people, you know what I'm saying? And, dealing with the smoke habit, when I was living with a so-called friend at that time, and I had plans to do business, plans to make my album and stuff like that, which I felt like it should have came out already. But I look at it as like, you know what? I look at it as like, it is what it is. I just had to go through those cycles, and I had to like really face myself on a lot of things. I really had to face a lot of I had to do a lot of self evaluation on things. I had to like, really get back to like a lot of things I used to be doing. I'm actually back to like, listen to guided meditation at nighttime because I actually felt better today, physically and mentally and spiritually. You know, my job situation is getting better at the job and stuff like that. Yeah, man, I just feel better about a lot of things, because I was just fighting myself, holding on to the past, certain things I wouldn't want to let go because I felt like, I didn't win certain battles or I felt like I could have did better, but I had to learn that it's certain things it's all right to let go. And I don't even let the past even bother me anymore because that was one of the things that was hindering me was my past because it hurt me that bad. I will admit the problem. The past hurt me that bad, and it was I was self sabotaging myself. I was self sabotaging myself, and it really affected me from evolving. And I actually see the evolution within myself. Growing and stuff like I'm going. I'm growing within myself every day. I'm growing through myself every day, and yeah, man, it's wow, Bridget Rod, that's crazy. But like, what did you see in my past? You had a dream seeing my past. But like, what did you see? Because I really gotten stronger over the last couple of months, man, of like seeing things and realizing things. And that's the reason why, certain things might have slowed down, because I was still trying to like fight through these things and try to like, face them. And at the Harvest Moon, October 13th, recently, um, you know what I mean? Hold on, matter of fact, it was September the 13th, my fault, not October the 13th. But it was doing that Harvest Moon, man. It was definitely doing oh yeah, Bridget Rock, like how different I was. Like, what did you see? And I just been a lot, man. Yeah, man, it's been a lot. And once I faced myself on a lot of things, and I just told myself, let these things go. I went through them, I learned from them, and it's really time for me to move on. You know, because I was daily fighting negative thoughts all the time, because I was around a lot of negative energy. I was around a lot of negative energy. It had me to become very cold and very selfish. Had a bandana on, like you playing on, yeah, man, and that's what I went. You said that Bridget Ross said I had a bandana on. I don't know if you're playing cards or gambling, but you just look different, like I was choking. For real? Wow. Break that down for me, Bridget Ross. And that's what I had to face. That's what I really had to face recently, man, is to like finally face myself. I really had to face myself on things and really come to the conclusion and really come to that conclusion. But I wanted people to like really understand I was trying to find ways, to fight it without letting it hinder me. You know what I'm saying? And people like, what I mean? They kept saying, like, we see the potential, we want you to grow. It's like I'm fighting through these things because I was going through a lot of things. What I mean? People tell me get on my stuff, man, but what I mean? Around that time for it was hard because I was beating myself up. And I'm up there, striving, you know, um, yeah, man, I was up there striving to like really find how to overcome it. Mm, that's deep, Bridger Rye. Low key saw you were running, hopping some fences, probably meant more so you were going over hurdles, man. Yeah, appreciate that. You know, And and also, man, like I had to start running from myself because for like the last 10 years, I was running. I was running from myself. Running away from like responsibilities on things and really, running for who I was. And I told myself it's time to start running because I wanted to show people who I really was, but it seemed like no one could really try to understand who I was, or they tried to sabotage a lot of the things who I was. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been going through. I was around energy vampires who was trying to suck out the blood and trying to drain the light that I had. And I cried a lot of tears and stuff like that. I cried a lot of tears. I had a lot of lonely nights. But I've gotten stronger. But I've gotten stronger and wiser. But, it's a process. And okay, Bridger, I appreciate that. That's interesting, you know? And, lately, man, I just been, growing to find that balance, even on YouTube. Certain, what I mean, certain days, I gotta take a day or two off just so I can recollect myself, or just so I can take time to do other things. And I told myself I'm going to get back to writing. I'm finishing off this album, because it's really been on my mind heavy lately, man. I've been writing more rhymes. I've been, getting those creative juices back and all that. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling a different wave of energy. I'm feeling much more different. I feel more relaxed. You know what I mean? I feel way more relaxed. I feel better about things. I'm getting more clarity on things. Well, Bridget, I was hustling, but I was hustling water, tea, and sodas. I used to sell water, tea, and soda for a living. I ain't gonna lie to you, I did that. And yeah, man, like the growth level I've been seeing within myself, man. Yeah, man, it was really a combination of a lot of things that I've been going through. Because I was falling deeper to the abyss last year, 2018. You know what I'm saying? I was really going deep down into the abyss of things, man, of being around people who I thought they had my back, but come to find out they were sucking out the life from me and they were just draining me. Just like y'all saw me last year breaking down crying because I was around homeboy who I thought that was my friend. Come to find out I was getting sloppy around him, and I was just, what I mean? I was just getting sloppy, losing money. I was just smoking a lot all the time. And yeah, man, it was just a lot of things I was just going through. What y'all doing? Yeah, it was a lot of things that I was just going through. But I've been learning more and more every day to enjoy the process. I'm learning more and more every single day. Hey, it's Rogers. What's going on? You know, and I've been growing more and more ever since. Yeah, man, I've been growing more and more ever since, man. I just been, as of lately, man, feeling the shift of energy. Also playing FIFA. I did play FIFA at one time. Wow. Yeah, man. It was just, yeah, man. It was me just finding that. Yeah, it was just me finding that balance and understanding it's not necessarily just a time and place for everything, man, but it was things that I had to see that I had to grow into. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about timing of recognizing things. Sometimes people they have to go through things on their own so they can see things for themselves. It was a lot of things that I had to see about myself. Everything is about timing. You cannot rush the process. You cannot rush growth. You cannot rush evolution. You can't. You know, especially to those of us who look to grow every single day, you cannot rush the inevitable. You cannot rush change. You cannot rush evolution. Everybody has their time. Just like hey, what's up, brother Nubian? Yeah, man, just like you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My big sister here, Tiffany, man, she used to tell Brandon Forte, like, he gonna come around, just give him some time. You know what I mean? Just give him some time, give him some time. And, once I got that time, I really started to see things for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot. It was a lot, man. It was a lot, man, that I had to like really see and go through and really see, things that I've been through. I had to recognize it on my own. And that's where about the process, man, is also, man, taking accountability on things. I had to take accountability on things that I went through, things I put myself through. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Yo, yeah, man, everything is all about timing. Everything is all about timing. You know? Everything is all about timing. And that's what to grow and understand about more and more about life. That's why I made that video, man, a couple days ago. Life is a marathon, it's not a sprint. Life is a marathon, it's not a sprint. Yeah. It's not about how fast you get there, but it's about going through those hurdles. Yeah, I saw that too, Hidden Talent. I'm gonna get to that one. Because when you're dealing with a marathon, it's a long journey to the finish line. It's a long journey to the finish line. That's what people have to understand. See, a sprint is the quickest way of getting there. The marathon, it's about going through the process, going through the progression. Going through the progression, going through those long journeys, those long hills, those steep valleys. That's right, so cool land, CJ. You know, and that's what I'm learning to do more and more every day, man, is to enjoy the process and enjoy the growth. Right, endurance. Thank you, Chief Razabo Chata. That's right. It's about the endurance. Can you endure this journey? Endurance. Can you endure enough? Can you endure this journey? You know, that's what life is all about. You're supposed to be growing every day. You never stop growing. Well, I'm gonna say you should never stop growing because the minute you stop growing, it's the moment that you dead. People make it seem like at a certain age they got it all figured out. No, you don't. Shit, man, I thought at 20, 25, I had that all figured out. I mean, I ain't no shit. You know? You know? That's what it's all about. Thank you, Chief Rosenborg. That's right. He said I'm 51 and still growing. Yes, right. Yeah, me, I'm 35 and I'm still growing. There's a lot of things in this world I'm still growing and elevating and evolving to. And that's the key word, evolve. Evolution comes with time. That's right, Hey, Jennifer's Network. Yeah, man, that's right, man. It's about dealing with I really understand even more, man, when they say don't count the days, make the day count. Don't just count the days, make the days count. Don't count the days, make the day count. Make the, make the days count. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the growth. Enjoy the evolution. Hey, what's up, Warrior Empire? Yeah, man, enjoy. Enjoy, coming, enjoy, going through it. Enjoy seeing it. Because it's always like at the end of the tunnel. That's right. Said this journey is like an onion. It has layers upon layers, and the more you pull back the layers, the more you find out. When you get to the end, you have nothing. We get to the end, you have nothing, and you have to get another. That's right. That's good, Jennifer's Network. That's good. Okay, Bridget Bride 23. Okay. You still growing. That's right. And you can say that, how we used to hear people say one day at a time. That's real. Hey, Tiffany Johnson. Yeah, I'm a night owl. Yep, that's right. Yep, the more, he said, the more I learn, the more I find that I still have more to learn. That's right. That's right. The more and more you learn, the more you keep on learning. It's a, it's an infinite process. It's all the way to infinity. You're going to be learning and learning. That's right. No, trees never stop growing. You know? And I got to say, man, I'm learning more and more every day how when they say one day at a time is, you really do have to take it one day at a time. You really have to really take your time and really, see what you have to work on and work at it. One of the things that bothered me or that hindered me was that my pride and my ego used to get in the way, and that's to take things personal. Especially when people, try to like give me constructive criticism or give me insight. I used to get real mad and upset real easily. When I was young, I've been overcoming selective hearing and stuff like that. I used to get into my emotions all the time. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes didn't want to listen. But that's something that, I'm growing more and more every day. I have grown a lot from that every day. You know? And I'm sorry, y'all. East Coast weather is crazy right now. A lot of us been getting sick over here. Stuffy noses, runny noses. Whoever been tricky. Constructive criticism. And I'm learning that, it is good to take constructive criticism. But I've also learned everybody constructive criticism, you don't necessarily have to take it either. But you're right about that so cool. You're right about that so cool, CJ. You're right. Especially when it's coming from a good place from people, especially when it's coming from people, who care about you. Even though at that time frame you might not want to hear it, but of course, it's there for for you to benefit. Especially when it comes to those, to people that really love and care, and those of them who respect you and also value your opinion as well and your well being. That's a good one, Nehemiah. He said, roots realizing our own true selves. You know, being able to put pride to the side, unless you go quick, even if it doesn't help you. Letting people speak without taking it personal, great virtue. That's real. You know, that's what I've been growing to, put pride to the side. That was one of my things. Was pride to the side. I've been learning to put pride to the side, you know? To put the pride to the side, put the ego to the side, but also you got people who would throw low key shade at you and they would try to make it seem like it's constructive criticism. That's right, that's Rogers, that's right. Enjoy the process. Stop and smell the flowers. You literally miss the beautiful scenery trying to rush the finish line. When in actuality, there's no finish line. Growth is nonstop. That's absolutely right. Are you in Phoenix, brother Nubian? That's right. It ain't no finish line. You're always growing. That's right. Especially where you living, you always growing. The only time, right? The only time you reach the finish line is when you make the transition. Is when your work is done. Is when they call you home. That's when your work is done. But even when then, that's when life. That's when you really start beginning. That's really big. That's really the beginning. You know. That's real, Jennifer's network. That's good. So cool. So cool. L and CJ said I was struggling recently, losing my mom in the physical, but at the same time I know I was gaining on the spiritual side with honor her with my ancestors. That's real, brother. That's real. That's yup. But that's what I've been fighting. Yeah, Angel. Now aware. She says feel vulnerable after dropping ego, only have to facing, only having to face true self to face. That's real, and I will admit it can be really hard. To look yourself in the mirror sometimes. What's going on, Dante? It can be really hard to look yourself. Because a lot of times we're too afraid because we're too afraid of what we're going to see. I will admit, like I wasn't happy within myself because I started to become something that I wasn't. I was trying to please everybody. I was up there trying to, people was trying to get me to live their life through me, or try, or try to get me to do. Yeah, they was trying to get me to, they was trying to live their life through them, and I'm trying to please everybody else and not my damn self. But I had to grow up out of that. And another thing, like I told you before, another thing I stopped doing was when I stopped explaining myself. I tell people all the time, explaining yourself is draining yourself. You do not have to explain yourself. You're right, that's Rogers. It's good to keep plans solid or discern who you share things with. You have people who you pray for get down for, even those are your so-called friends. That's real. That's right, Angel. Now, wait, yo, we've been pleasing everybody, but not ourselves. And most of the people we've been trying to please, you see them now, they ain't doing shit. You know? That's what I tell people right now, man. Explaining yourself is draining yourself. Stop explaining yourself to people. The minute I stopped explaining myself and stopped trying to please everybody, the minute my life became much better. I stopped explaining myself a long time ago. The minute I stopped doing that shit, that I don't owe anybody any explanation for what I want to do, life has been so much better for me. Explaining yourself is draining yourself. You do not have to explain to anybody who the hell you are. esoterica. That's right. Especially when you know when you walk in truth, no need to explain shit. That's real talk. That's right, Nehemiah. That's right. Losing ourselves in front of others. How many of y'all have went through that? Thank you, Nehemiah. Yep, I was one of those same people. That's right, Bridget Rod. He said I was the same way explaining myself and trying to please too many people. It attracts narcissists bad. That is so true, my brother. So true. How many of y'all have went through that? Don't explain shit to anybody. Girl, I said the same thing. I had it bad even in my late teen years as well. Yep, I same thing. I missed a lot of opportunities as well. Don't feel bad. Thank you, S. Rogers. That's right. That's exactly what I say. It ain't no that's right. No explanation is ever needed. Half of the time they won't understand any goddamn way. That's so fucking true. You do not gotta explain. You don't have to explain not a goddamn thing to not a goddamn body because realistically they not gonna understand anyway. And that's why I say they never gonna understand because they never gonna understand and they won't understand because they really don't want to understand. Thank you, Dante Lewis. Right. It's almost like telling your defense your place for real. That's right. That's so true and real. Let me turn this fan off, you sugar. You know, let me put the damn covers on. Yeah, now I'm warm now. Damn. I know I know right. I'm the same way as like many of us. Many of us we come from different paths, but we all share many things in this life story. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'm 35 myself, Jennifer's network. I'm the same way. It's crazy. What's really amazing, our life stories that we share so many similarities. We share a lot of similarities, but a lot of times that's how star children really are. We go through a lot of the same things. All right, there we go. Yeah, just had to get a little warm in here, which is chilling. Collagio Silver Spray. What's that, brother Nubian? Yeah, bro, Richard Rod. You said those energy vampires and parasites are serious life lessons. That is so true. Because energy vampires, they are the most narcissistic people that you will ever find in your goddamn life. People that are narcissistic they are the most biggest energy vampires that you will find on this planet. Yep, narcissists are drawn to us. A lot of narcissistic people, the energy vampires, they're succubus. They will drain the light out of you. They will drain the life out of you and the light out of you. Yep, they're parasites looking for a host. Yep, literally. I feel you, Nehemiah. I like these kind of talks right here. She said, turn off the ceiling fan. I'm good now. Arnisa, I'm good now. I'm definitely good. I just, hey, T Feathers. Hey, Red Autumn Butterfly. Hey, Tamsin Spirituality. Yeah, this is some really deep stuff, man. How many y'all, how many y'all on here have really dealt with some narcissistic ass people? Matter of fact, I want everybody on here shout out their whole city. After y'all drop your comments, shout out your city. What city and state y'all repping out of? Angel, no, now we're in Chicago. Chicago in the building, Chi-Town. Jennifer's Network Bay area, nice. Lafayette, Louisiana. Waterloo, Iowa. Long Beach, California. Torrance, California. Greenville, North Carolina. Hey, Trey Harris. Compton, Tampa. Charlotte, North Carolina. I got family in Charlotte. The UK, Queens, New York. Dallas, Priscilla, Cali. Detroit, Phoenix, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Philly, Lincolnton, North Carolina. Phoenix. We're in the building, baby. Okay, we got Chief Razabo Chatai, Brother Nubian, y'all in Phoenix. Asa is in Compton, and as well as So Cool and So Cool LCJ, he's from Compton as well. Tay Dodds in Philly, Esoterica, Indianapolis. Yup. And I'm from Baltimore. B-More's in the building. From Louisiana, but live in Los Angeles. Nice. In LA. Nice. It's Rachel Harris, yep. And like as far as like y'all growing and stuff like that. As far as y'all growing and stuff like that. Hey Paula, what are some of the things that y'all doing to like, elevate and grow? Like, what some of the things have y'all been seeing and going through during this awakening? What have y'all been seeing, like, as far as like this awakening? Like, what have y'all been seeing? Yeah, I know Jennifer. LA got the highest right on this people I know. Highest rate, you right? Meditate, the quiet. The sunsets are pink now. Double rainbows. Yeah, that's what I've been seeing. Hmm. How many of y'all is been ringing on here? Mm. Yeah, I am Trey Harris. I work from 4 to 12 today, of course. Monique Hill, gotcha. Y'all is been ringing? Dang, see, all y'all is been ringing? Mine has been ringing for a long time. I know. I know, brother Nubian sad. Damn, I'm really getting tired. Yeah, I probably going for like a few more minutes. Cause I felt my eyes getting heavy. It's almost 3 in the morning. My time on the East Coast, but I'm glad y'all been still up. I'm glad y'all been still up with me, man. Man, this is still been good. And like I said though, man, like probably who knows, depending on how I feel, I might try to live stream sometime tomorrow for real. Maybe before I leave out. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I know Dante. Cool. Yeah, so y'all it's been ringing. Said it's ringing or like a blank, almost deaf feeling in the ears. Constancy numbers that show synchronicity. I've been seeing lately a lot of 11 4 4 4. I've been seeing that. I've been seeing 11 11. I've been seeing 4 4 4. I see 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3 4. I've been seeing 5 5 5. I see that a lot. Oh boy. Wow. If y'all would like to get at me as well, and if y'all would like to leave some topics, y'all can also hit me up in my email at brandonmiles0@yahoo.com. Y'all can also follow me on Instagram at bmiles410. bmiles410 to follow me on Instagram. Hmm. This is deep stuff, man. This has been another relaxed live stream, a lot of clarity on things. Yup, and I'm also on Gmail as well at bmiles2884 at gmail.com. bmiles2884 at gmail.com. That's how you can find me. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and jump off on this stream. Yeah, my eyes is getting heavy. But I really enjoyed y'all once again. And as I said, y'all can hit me up on the email. And if you would like to donate to the channel, the link will be in the description box at www PayPal.me/BMouse84. And I'm going to say Cash App at cash.me/$BMouse8. Because your man is tired. It's 3 in the morning. I got to get some rest. So I appreciate y'all once again coming up on this stream on this late night. It's a great nightcap. Appreciate y'all as my family. Appreciate everybody that's been in this chat. And as I said, though, man, we definitely going to be rocking it out. Yes, indeed. All right, that's Rogers. All right, peace. It's so cool. Yeah, it's so cool, Elvis EJ. Damn, I'm really am tired. I'm dozing off. But yeah, y'all. One love once again, family. So my eyes are getting really heavy. One love once again. I appreciate the chat. Y'all stay strong. And it's your man B Miles. And I'm out. Peace.